Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cars, and we're bringing you another exciting card show recap and review, specifically for you, all my friends out there in YouTube land. So, went to a card show about a week ago, well, actually about 2 weeks ago. Small show, 20-some tables. I go to the show quite a bit, it happens once a month. They just always have good deals. There's always awesome value boxes to dig through, including some graded value boxes, which we'll get to that. Also got a couple of showcase cards, which is, again, something I've been doing a little bit more recently. And then we got some junk wax to rip open, because who doesn't love junk wax? Gonna be looking for those big players at the end of the 80s, like Bonds and Griffey, etc. So stick around for that. That'll be the end. And, of course, if you don't like that, then, of course, you're very welcome to skip off after our review of our singles and all that kind of stuff here. So let's start with this pile here. So good majority of this pile came from, let's see, actually this whole pile came from a huge value box for 50 cents each, which I thought was fantastic, especially when you can start off with Major League Baseball Showdown and Billy Williams of the Cooperstown collection. Isn't that just an awesome card? 50 cents, and it's one that I don't have. I absolutely love days where I can pick up Showdown cards that I do not have. So Billy Williams kicking us off. And we have Paul Konerko from the 2002 set. Relatively certain I have that, but why not? Again, you don't find Showdown that often in the wild. And y'all know me. Metal, it's always going to be one of the things I go for. And this just happens to be an Alex Rodriguez sample card. How cool is that? Never really seen that before personally. Made to look just like the card in the set. Obviously, as you guys know, this is the kind of thing that gets sent to dealers so they can see what the cards look like. And then we have an actual card from the set, Scott Rowland. Not a bad name now that he is a Hall of Famer. Few more. Another Scott Rowland, this time from 98. This one is 99, I believe. Yes. So 99 and 98. So by, as you can see, 99, they're kind of getting away from the crazy kind of backgrounds here. But this is actually pretty cool since they both played for the Phillies at the time. So you have the love sign, or whatever you call it, in Philly, and then you have, I forget if it's like Liberty Square or something like that. Behind Kurt Schilling, but two really cool backgrounds for cards, or at least I thought so. And then going all the way back to 97, check out this Todd Hundley. Look at this. Like he's traveling through space and he's got like a laser on his head. Like that's just, that's the name of the game. That's what makes this stuff so cool. I love this set, and I'm slowly but surely piecing them together. Scott Rowland, Topps Finest, still has the peel off there, so it's extra shiny underneath. Not exactly sure why I picked this one up. I'm pretty sure I thought it was an insert, which clearly it is not. But you'll notice that by the next few. Ryan Sandberg in a Topps Finest Masters insert, really cool. Details a masterful moment on the back of the card there. But such a tremendous player, and obviously a Hall of Famer. Same with the next two, Topps Finest Franchises, Mike Piazza and Frank Thomas. Obviously, this is old school. Piazza's still on the Dodgers. And then you got the Big Hurt swinging away over there. So a couple more Hall of Famers on some really cool inserts. Then I picked up a bunch of the all-etch cards from this year's Chrome, because I just like it. It kind of reminds me of like these old school. Well, here we have Titans of the Game coming up, Carlos Beltran. Like, look at that. That's from 2000 Topps. So, I mean, not exactly the same, but like in my mind, kind of close, which is the kind of thing that I really enjoy. So I'm going to try to get the whole set. We got Garrett Cole. We got Devers, Riley, Seager, Turner, Lou Bob, Jose Ramirez, and Clayton Kershaw. Once again, 50 cents. Pretty hard to pass up. Have a Nelly Cruz rookie card from Fleer. name that kind of gets lost in the shuffle, but he was an excellent player there for a number of years. Now on to Javi Baez from Bowman. A tremendous defender, but unfortunately just not so great offensively anymore. AJ Burnett, Topps rookie card, a little bit off center. But once again, he was such a good pitcher back then that it was kind of a no-brainer pickup. Just a guy I remember pitching quite a bit. Same with Cole Hamels, the next guy, Upper Deck. Probably a guy who doesn't sniff the Hall of Fame, but was very effective for a number of years with the Phillies. And where did he move on to? Rangers, I think. Randy Johnson, Score rookie card from Score Traded, I believe. Yep. Not sure I had it. Don't think I do, actually, so I'll take it. A couple of Topps Chrome from this year. Jordan Westburg and Evan Carter. Again, 50 cents. I'll take them, even if I already have them. Not a big deal there. David Price, first Bowman Chrome. Not a bad one. Once again, has a number of World Series behind him, so maybe that tips the scale in his favor when it comes to the Hall of Fame. Aaron Nola, one of the top pitchers in the game now. Consistently in the top 50 when it comes to WAR each year. And Devin Williams, possibly the top closer, maybe the top closer not named Class A. Billy Wagner, Upper Deck top prospect. This is one of his rookie cards, one of only a handful. I think he only has a couple. We have a White Sox top prospect. Look at that guy there, Michael Jordan. Man, they sure made a lot of cards for a guy that didn't make it to the big league club, right? But I love picking them up. I'm sticking them in my rookie box because I think it's really cool. You know, how often does like a generational player decide that he's going to go and try another sport? You know, I mean, it happens nowadays when you have, I don't know, what's a good example? Maybe like Tim Tebow, right? Like he was kind of squeezed out of the NFL for one reason or another. So he tried baseball. It was relatively successful, but didn't make it all the way to the pros. So just a really cool thing. And now you know me, I'm going to pick up all the Cals I can get, especially at 50 cents. This is one I've picked up a number of times, probably have even shown on the channel before. The Upper Deck Pro Motion. Another one of those star cards. Cal's Errorless Streak. Then we have a Legends of Today, which is a really cool card. It's actually extremely glossy. Similar to like the Sports Illustrated set from back in the 90s, if you all remember that. Upper Deck, one of the All-Star Game imprinted Ripkins. Select Certified Cals. These are so hard to find in tremendous condition because of the sheen on them. Even this one has a number of scratches, but again, 50 cents. Absolutely will take it. 97 Fleer Ultra was one of my favorite sets to put together. One of the earlier sets I can remember putting together, so no brainer. You'll hear that a lot as I tend to overuse it. But I mean, that's just how I do it. Like most of the time I don't go to shows with a whole lot of planning. I know what it is I want when I see it. Circa 96, which was another set that was kind of going in the crazier background type area, but just a gorgeous Cal. Donruss Studio, I loved this season. What year was this? 93. Where it just had the big logo in the background. We have Pacific Paramount 2000 and is it 99? Yes, 99 and 2000, so I guess they go like that. Cards that I don't even remember seeing, so probably don't have. There you go, a little 89 Donruss, Cal Ripken. Maybe we'll pull that from the packs. Select Certified Ken Griffey. Once again, just like the Cal, has some scratches here and there. A Victory Junior. Home Run Derby winners insert from Upper Deck. I thought that was really cool. I mean, when I think Home Run Derby, he's the guy that comes to mind. I know, this generation's probably Pete Alonso, since he's still trying to win his third. Cool insert from Fleer Patchworks. Griffey. Love the SPs. As I said, when I was younger, the SPs were, top shelf. Couldn't really afford them. And I just add that into, like especially the guy on the right here. I think this 97. Oh, such a gorgeous year. Just such a great looking card. I wish cards nowadays used more holograms and things like that. Score Select, just a very basic card. Nice Stadium Club. We got Bazooka. Bowman's Best. As I said, one of the ones you guys should look out for because it's a more top tier set when it comes to value boxing. Check this out. Jimmy Rollins Rookie Phenoms from Donruss class of 2001. Numbered to 625. 50 cents. Absolutely, we'll take that. Same with this neck. These are all numbered. Mike Piazza to 9,000. Smaller number back then. We have Cardinals Prestigious Pros Albert Pujols, also numbered. Unfortunately, a little bit of chipping on the edge here, but I still thought it was really cool to get an older numbered card to 900. Duke Snider, as I've said before, one of my dad's favorite players growing up, so of course he has a soft spot in my heart. And these are numbered to 1,500. Timeless Treasures, Richie Ashburn, numbered to 900. A Hall of Fame Leather and Lumber, Carlton Fisk, also numbered to 2,000. And then these are really cool. I want to try to get more of these. From Studio 2003, there was an enshrinement set that basically had inserts or a card for each player and then the year they were inducted. So you see Robin Roberts, inducted 1976, numbered to 750, and you get a little blurb on the back there about the Hall of Famer. Richie Ashburn, inducted 1995. You know, same deal, 750. And good old Mike Schmidt, inducted in 95, numbered to 750. So I thought they were really cool. No chance I was going to pass on those at 50 cents. And then a few cards from my guy, Mr. 95 Cents. As I said before, if you haven't seen his channel, go check him out. Daryl's a tremendous guy, one of the nicest guys in the hobby, and just an absolute pleasure to talk to all the time and to deal with. So a lot of metal, and then a couple of rookies here. So we have Fleer Metal, 95, John Elway. And then I thought it was pretty cool to then have the Planet Football, which is from 98. So obviously a couple of years later, you can see kind of how the cards moved on, even though this one's an insert, whereas this is just more of a standard card, I believe. Planet Metal, Doug Flutie. You can see the die cut to that. They still reproduce these in the new metal sets that they do, whether it's for wrestling or whatever. Russell Wilson, Topps Prime rookie. Why not? Looks like he's, I believe he's going to, be the starter for the foreseeable future, even though Fields has been doing a good job. And a Gronk rookie. I mean, come on. Obviously. Obvious pickup. Guy's maybe the best tight end of all time. I mean, and statistically is the best tight end in postseason history. So it's really just a fact. And just so very, very easy pickups there. So let's get those out of the way. Now let's go through these guys. So as I've touched on before, there's always a guy there with a nice value box of graded stuff. And they go by the grade. So these were $9 a piece, despite what they say there. A 2011 Bowman Prospects Goldschmidt, rated a 9. And a Bowman Chrome Goldschmidt, PSA 9. So not going to pass those up because it looks like he's going to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's still a tremendous player to watch. And then, as I've said before, also am trying to get a Hall of Fame graded card each time. That's kind of been my new objective. So was able to do that in 3 of these last, well, there are 3 players. Wow, that was a shot. You guys all right out there in YouTube land? But anyway, there are 3 guys, as you can see here. So Gary Carter on the first one, graded a 4. Probably end up swapping again for a later, better grade at some point. The only thing I didn't like about the front of it was just this little, mark here on the front. But other than that, really nice eye appeal, which is really all I look for. I don't care so much about the grade. And then we have the iconic Paul Molitor and Alan Trammell, 78 rookie shortstops. Of course, both Hall of Famers. A PSA 6. And then this was a tough one. It, absolutely gutted me. Aaron Judge. You know, those big bad Yankees, but, you know, PSA 9, and for the 3 or 4 cards here, I got a nice deal. Total cost for the entire thing was, what was it, about 150 bucks, including the wax that we're going to open. So I took that and just put it over the singles that we have here, which is about 65 cards. So the cost was about $2.30 a card. Total value ended up being about $194. So still ended up, you know, in the green. So doing a nice job. They're in the black, and whatever term you want to use. So about $298 in the average value. And then the most valuable card did end up being this Judge here. This Judge ended up being, it goes for somewhere in the neighborhood of $40. So I was like, I'll take it. Why not? You know, even at a PSA 9. And, you know, he's a good player. As much as it pains me to say, he's a good player. But anyway, let's get into the junk wax, because that's all we got left, folks. Let's start with the 87s, since we have a few less. I bought a bunch more of the 89 Donruss, because always hoping to hit that Griffey. So, 87 Fleer, for those that don't know. Kevin Mitchell, Barry Larkin, Will Clark, Bo Jackson, Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla are pretty much the top names you're looking for. Let's see. Got a nice Detroit Tigers sticker to kick it off. We have Don Slaught, one of the best names ever. Alvin Schiraldi, Bob Stanley, Dravecki, Harold Baines. Nice blue borders. So interesting. I don't think they would do something like that nowadays, but I guess you never know. A couple of Hall of Famers. They had Blyleven there. Sedman, and not sure how to say that one. But, I mean, also, how often can you pick up a pack for $1? That's the other thing that I like. Like, I mean, obviously, depending on how old you are, when I was younger, you could get a pack for $1, less than $1 in some cases. So I still have very fond memories of buying packs for $1 and opening them up, and, you know, certainly better than $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 as they are nowadays. There you go. There's a classic. Joyner and Canseco, rookie all-stars. Dwight Evans, Thornton, Templeton, Walker, Jamie Moyer. I believe that is his rookie card. A little blemish there. I'll keep that out, even though he wasn't one I mentioned. Had a very long career, so I mean, it's. I read a stat the other day. I think they said he threw a pitch in 4 different decades, which was a record. Herbeck, Jones, Traber, got Lee Smith. So, I mean, you'll find the random Hall of Famer and such in these while you're looking for the other stuff. Ooh, there we go. All-star team. Insert Roger Clemens. Raines, Tewksbury, Langston, and Winfield. Last one, 87 Fleer. Not doing so hot in terms of the list of guys that we're looking for here. In fact, haven't hit a single one of them. Tabler, we got the Hawk. Clancy, Honeycutt, Lopes, Wilson, Mike Witt, Bobby Witt's dad, I believe. Andy Van Slyke, Law, Say. Oh, so nothing doing in the 87 really outside of the Moyer. So let's check out 87 Donruss. Slightly longer list of guys to look for. Bo Jackson, Greg Maddux, Rafael Palmeiro, Will Clark, Barry Bonds, Barry Larkin, David Cone, Bobby Bonilla, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Brown. And these, of course, come with the puzzle pieces. Is it Clemente? Yeah. Steve, Ozzie Smith, the Wizard. Wade Boggs. Already some better names so far. There's the iconic Diamond King from back in the day. Not much doing there in terms of who we're looking for anyway. Pack number 2. Tell you one thing, hopefully if this goes bad too, hopefully 89 Donruss doesn't treat us so badly with all those packs. Ahern, Wynn, Farr, Smith, John Franco. Still odd to see him without the facial hair. Dave Parker, Now, that's definitely Bobby Witt's dad right there. Where is it? There you go. May have been incorrect on that last pack. Next one. Come on now. Give me a little luck. Quisenberry, Simmons, Schramm, Davis. Not looking good. Ken Gerhardt is a rated rookie for my O's. Not a name I can say I remember at all. Of course, this is a little bit before my time. More puzzle. Shirley, John Kruk, that's his rookie, even though he's not really on my little list of guys to look for. He's a good enough player, obviously. Probably a better announcer than he was a player, to be honest. Bill Buckner, look at that face. Must have been some tough time after that World Series error. Second to last pack. Let's see, can we get lucky with any of this? Dale Murphy. See if he ends up getting in the Hall one of these days. Not much going on. Hatcher, Williams. Oh, man. In fact, they're still sealed, or so it seems. So I don't think they've been searched. I don't know if anybody searches 87 Donruss anymore, but definitely used to back in the day. Darryl Strawberry, Diamond King. That's not a bad one to put on top, at least. Mike Boddicker. Don Baylor. Gary Carter. Greg Maddux. All right, we get one. One guy that we're actually, quote-unquote, looking for so far. Now we move on to 89 Donruss, which has Gary Sheffield, Ken Griffey Jr., of course, Randy Johnson, Craig Biggio, Kurt Schilling, and John Smoltz. So a number of Hall of Famers to look for in this one, as well as just some good players. There's Hojo himself, Ozzie, Fred Lynn, Doc, Dave Winfield, Dante Bichette, that's Bo's dad's rookie, Trammell, and Scott. Gerald Perry, McFarland, Paul Molitor. Let's see, Weiss, Pascual Perez, Brower, and Winfield on the MVP. Nothing doing there. This pack opened very easily, so could be a question there, I suppose. Illigas, Gladden, Alvin Davis, Checklist, Snyder, Alan Trammell, there we go, Hall of Famer. Ramirez, Steve Bedrosian, Diamond King, and Scott May. You know what, we're just going to open all the rest of them. Save a little bit of time. I don't want you guys to be here for half an hour. Though I do appreciate all those hanging in. If you like your junk wax, I love junk wax. Try to pick it up when it's only $1 or so a piece. Every now and again, you'll find people selling them for like $5 a pack. I always think is a little crazy for what you can get out of these. I mean, if you don't end up pulling, for example, Griffey, you're probably not getting your money back. All right, here we go. A nice big stack of 89 Donruss. Cameron Drew, rated rookie. There's my man, Cal. Pack fresh, baby. Alan Anderson. Ricky Jordan. Got Bruce Ruffin. Mickey Tettleton. The Hawk. Keith Hernandez. Ken Hill. Another puzzle piece. Barfield. Thompson. Black. Jack Morris. Ken Caminiti. Oof. A few too many to hold. All right, let's get back to it. Luis de los Santos. Schmidt. Got Gossage. Lamp. I love Lamp. Jerry Don Gleaton, Blankenship, Roger Clemens, nice one there. F. Reed, Wes Gardner, Mike Schmidt, Craig Biggio, all right, we get one. Joey Mayer, PJ Surhoff, I believe that's also his. There's Gary Sheffield, that's a rookie. Oh, these are upside down, interesting. Dwight Evans, Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs, nice names there. Jay Bell, John Schmaltz, Schmaltz, Henderson, Palmer, Mattingly, Mel Hall, Reedus, come on, give me a Griffey, never pulled it. Bobby Bonilla, Diamond King, Don Slott again, Rigetti, and I think we got maybe one more pack after this. Roberto Alomar, Bedrosian, Incaviglia. All right, last pack. And Caminiti, Gaetti, Luis Medina, and Alex Sanchez. So 2 rated rookies, not who we're after. Armstrong and Hurst. So ended up doing a little bit better in the 89 Donruss. Then again, there was a bunch more of it. So we get the Sheffield, the Smoltz, and the Biggio. Not bad. So a couple of Hall of Famers there. But not bad. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys on out of here. I don't want this video to be any longer than it already is. But once again, let's just go through the final spiel here. Thank you guys so much. This is a tremendous, I love bringing you guys card show pickups. Let me know if this is the kind of format that you enjoy. I'm always open to changing things up for sure. I'll definitely try to keep them shorter in the future. But with that said, if you enjoy content like this, you can head down below, click the little subscribe button, click the like while you're there. Put out videos every Monday and Friday. I'd love to have you along for the ride, checking out each and every video, and let me know what you think about them. But that's really it. Just want to say thank you before we sign off, as always. I want to be as gracious as I possibly can and as thankful as I can be, because you guys are tremendous, and I appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch my stuff. It's truly tremendous, and this is just an amazing community. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.